What is up, guys? Welcome to Government of the United States, or American Government, or AmGov for short. I will be your professor for this semester. My name is Christopher Ely. This class, I was assigned this class. Full disclosure, I was assigned this class like on a Thursday, which is super short notice to put together a class, but this is what I got. Under normal circumstances, I probably would not have accepted the job, but they offered me thousands of dollars, so that's my one weakness. Actually, I'm not getting paid a ton, but the school's taking care of me, and it's my job to take care of you guys. Okay, so I'm gonna go over the syllabus with you guys. I do a video introduction to the class so you guys can get a face with the person who's giving you grades out, right? And I was told that most of you guys are in high school. I think there's a couple that are college age students, but most of you guys are in high school, which works fine for me because high school is about the age where I think you should be introduced to politics, like fully immersed in it, participating in American government. We got to get you young, so when you turn 18, you know what you got to do. Okay, so in this class, I'm not going to go over every single detail of this syllabus, but I'm going to go over the most important stuff. Okay, so again, this is Government of the United States, American government. We're using, okay, so for this text, I have an online text, Sailor.org, and also the school's text, the Bard's text. So what I try to do is make a class that's so efficient that you don't necessarily need to buy the Bard's text, which is the text that the school wants us to use. It's a good textbook, but for an online class, especially an online class that is this short, I don't want you guys spending a ton of time like shuffling through the pages. I'm an interactive guy, which means I kind of want to get you guys discussing topics with each other, discussing topics with me, and that's how I get down. I'm more I like doing hands-on learning with my students. So this class is an asynchronous class. So when you're taking online classes for the future, there are synchronous classes and asynchronous classes. A synchronous online class is going to be a class where, excuse me, it's going to be a class where you meet with a professor via video lecture once or twice a week to get the assignments for that week. I don't do live lectures. Typically, I might do one or two this semester. I haven't decided yet. But asynchronous means you guys are going to be learning on your own for the most part, okay? I'm not going to be there to kind of hold your hand the way I would if this was a on-campus class or if this was a synchronous class. Synchronous learning, asynchronous learning is going to be independent learning. So I present you guys the material and you guys have to kind of do your best to study. My papers, all papers in this class, I'm talking about the big papers that you do, not so much discussions, but the unit papers that you'll be assigned. Those papers are going to be APA style. That's the American Psychological Association. Um, Again, I don't give you guys a lecture on what APA style is, but I do have instructional videos on YouTube and stuff that I put in the class for you guys to watch. Every paper that you turn in, and I think there's 2 unit papers that you turn in this class, a final paper and a midterm paper. Those are going to be have to be APA style. Okay, so let me see what else we got here. So the first day of class is June the 15th. This is June the 14th when I'm recording this. So the first day of class is going to be Monday. And then the last day of class is supposed to be July the 26th. We are online class. And I don't have any set office hours this semester due to the COVID pandemic. We're kind of doing the best we can. I do give you guys my cell phone number. And I don't typically do that with my classes because I don't like students calling me at all odd hours of the night. But I felt that for this class, it's going to be necessary. So you do have my cell phone number. You can text message me. You could call me. You can email me. If you email me, you're going to want to do it through the Canvas app. Okay? You're going to want to email me through the Canvas app because if you email me on one of my school accounts, what typically happens is your email will get flooded in the muck of unimportant emails that I get from the school. If you email me through Canvas, I only will get emails from this summer class. And this is the only class that I'm teaching in the Los Angeles Community College District this semester. I'm teaching another class in the Ventura Community College District. So it helps out. So let me see. I have an introduction here, professor's description. Why should you care about American government? Blah, blah, blah. Okay, so I think that political science is a very important subject. A lot of people don't think that. I personally do. Politics, our government is ran through the officials that we elect. In the United States of America, we are a democratic republic, okay? We're a democracy and a republic merged together. We are a democracy because we, the people, vote on elected officials. That's why we're a democracy, a government by the people. We vote on elected officials. We vote on presidents. We vote on congressmen and women. We vote on senators. We vote on, in certain cases, judges, things like that. We vote on bills, all that. But we are a republic in the sense that once we vote for these people and put them in office, they get the job of assigning Supreme Court justices and assigning how housing and urban development work and assigning how the Department of Education work. Our job is to entrust these elected officials to make these decisions for us. So that's how we are a republic. A democracy is in that we vote for these people. A republic is in that we trust them to make the right decisions for us. And however you fall on the political spectrum, you might feel that they're doing a good job or they might not be doing a good job. I am a Democrat. I am politically liberal. That sometimes is an issue for students. My job is not to get you guys to have politics that align with my politics. My politics is to present to you what I know and then you guys make your own decision as to how you vote and how you think about politics. One of the things I have you guys do is go to isidewith.com to kind of see where you stand on the issues. In this class, you are not obligated to talk about your political affiliation. You don't have to tell me you're a Democrat. You don't have to tell me you're a Republican. I choose to tell you guys I'm a Democrat, so you kind of know how my line of thinking works. But again, you don't have to be a Republican to be in this class. You don't have to be a Democrat to be in this class. I grade you based on the work that you do. Okay, so I have you guys additional materials, a laptop or a desktop that is required for this class. The school, I think, is giving away free laptops right now, so if you ain't got one, then call them and let them know that you need one. You don't want to take quizzes or exams from a desktop. You just do not want to do that. Oh, no. Scratch that. You don't want to take You do want to take quizzes and exams from a desktop or a laptop. You do not want to take a quiz or an exam from your phone. I don't care if it's an Android or an iPhone. It's just usually bad business. Take your quizzes, take your exams from a desktop so we could avoid those issues, okay? Or 2-in-1. Just make sure whatever you take your quizzes or exams from, that it is compatible with Canvas. And I know desktops are compatible with Canvas. I know laptops are compatible with Canvas. Let me see. Okay, so the grading scale for this class, it's 90 to 100% is an A. If you finish the class at 89.5%, I'll round that up to an A. If you finish the class at 89% or 89.1%, you have a B. And the reason why you have a B, because I feel like in this class, I give you more than enough rope so you can get an A. Same with a B. 89% in this class is a B. If you get 89.5%, I'll round it up to an A. But if you get 89%, 89.1%, you are solidly at a B. And again, there's always going to be an instance when you get those grades where you can look back and see what you didn't do to make as to why you are at the grade that you're at. What was I going to say? Oh, yeah. So with assignments that I post to Canvas, I have hard due dates for those assignments. So, Ely, what do you mean by hard due dates? What I mean by a hard due date is if you do not get an assignment done by the day that it's supposed to be done, it is a 0. And that is not negotiable. And the reason why it's not negotiable is because I do think the assignments are, I don't want to say easy, but doable enough to where you shouldn't be super late. So for the first 3 weeks of this class and the last 3 weeks of this class, every week is going to go like this paint by the numbers clockwork every single week. You will have you'll have a discussion due on Friday. Your quiz is going to be due Sunday. And then the next week, discussion due Friday, quiz due Sunday. For the discussions, you got to respond to at least 2 students. for every discussion. Even if I don't put that in the directions, you still are, it's expected that you respond to 2 students, okay? So and because that's what makes it a discussion, is responding to fellow classmates. Okay, so got that out the way. So this class, 30% of your grade are going to be quizzes and discussions. The other 70% are going to be a midterm multiple choice, a midterm paper, a final multiple choice, and a final paper. Okay? Let's see. If you're a student with a disability, it's listed on the syllabus, the numbers you have to call and stuff. I am very good about catering to students with a disability. If you are a deaf student, we can get captions added to videos. Not that big a deal. If I have you watch a Netflix video, you can turn on subtitles for that, and you know that'll work out fine. Let me see. Okay, so right now we are in week 0. So this is what I call week 0, because the only real discussion that we have due this week is going to be the where you're introducing yourself to the class. That is the first assignment that you have due, and then week 1 is when we start our real like discussions, where it's going to be on a news topic. And I usually try to give you guys a head start as to what you're going to be talking about, right? So this week's, I'm going to probably post the discussion for next week sometime Monday or Tuesday, and then that's going to be due the next week, right? So this week, the only thing you have to worry about is the introductions. That is not an optional assignment. You do have to do that assignment to get the grade and respond to classmates. And then, so when we finally get around to the midterm, your midterm is going to consist of the first 30 questions from the quizzes. So each quiz is a 10-question quiz. So week 1 is 10 questions, week 2 is 10 questions, week 3 is 10 questions. Those 30 questions are going to be on the midterm multiple choice, in addition to 20 extra questions. Okay? For the quizzes, each week I give quiz hints in the announcements. Trust me, look at those quiz hints. You can call them riddles, call them what you want. If you look at those quiz hints, it'll save you a lot of time with those quizzes, okay? But what you can't do is, if you don't get, like give you a quiz hint for like question 1 and you don't understand what the hint is, I'm not gonna tell you what it is, okay? You have to figure that out for yourself. You'll either have to look through the notes, look through the text, whatever you gotta do, all right? Okay, and I think that's it. So again, I'm not supposed to tell you guys not to buy the class text, but again, you can pass this class with a good grade without having to you don't necessarily need the class texts. I'll leave it at that. Again, the school makes a lot of money off of those textbooks, so I don't want to be the guy to say that, but kind of read into my context, use context clues. All right. Let me see if I'm forgetting anything. I think that I have gotten through everything, right? So, anyway, I usually check my emails 3 to 4 times a week. I don't check things every single day. So if you need a question answered immediately and I haven't responded yet, feel free to call or text me. But I am really good about responding to students. Each week you'll get a video introduction of the week from me. So look for all that stuff. Again, got any questions? Email me through Canvas, call me, text me. I am here for you. That's servant leadership. I am here to be your leader and to serve you. Okay? Peace out.